From Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, we bid you a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome. This is one that really matters. The one today mattered a lot, of course, to be at home on Wednesday, but this one matters even more to be even playing on Wednesday. The consolation match between your Elizabethton Cyclones and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. For the fifth time this season, they'll go at it. Again, we've split 2-2, and so this will be the rubber match, if you will, of this fifth game between these two. And so we welcome you to an overcast and cloudy and a little bit breezy Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark here in Elizabethton, ready for baseball here as Cyclone way. As the Cyclones come in with a record of 20, well, the loss earlier this afternoon puts us at 23-12, and Unicoi County improves that win, eliminating Granger 8-3, and so Unicoi County comes in with a record now of 20. For Chad Gillis, he'll come in with a record of 20-14. We're still eighth in the state, of course. That has not changed, and so we will put on the mound today young man who won the district tournament championship against his team 3-1. Carter Reese, the freshman, gets the baseball for Mike Corn, and the young man who handcuffed us for 5 2/3 when they won up here on a Monday night a couple of weeks back. Caden Cullip will go on the mound for Unicoi County, who pitched very well that night. Cullip again with a 7 strikeout performance in that night, and they beat us 5-3, and so that's your pitching matchup here. Unicoi County and the Elizabethton Cyclones, and so we'll get ready for that one and tell you all about this one. And here it is. Yep, Cullip 5 2/3, 7 strikeouts, gave up 3 hits, gave up a run on 3 hits, struck out 7, walked none in 5 2/3. Gave it up to Asher Wainwright and gave it up into Jones, and they won it again 5-3. So Cullip for Unicoi County, and Carter Reese will go for the Elizabethton Cyclones and Mike Corn. So we welcome you. As the late Rush Limbaugh would say, from across the fruited plain, a lot of folks listening first game and watching. We appreciate that. And this one means even more. The scenario goes like this. The final is in from down at Seymour. Anderson County wins. They defeated Anderson County wins it, defeating Seymour 2-1. So Anderson County will now play the winner of this game, and Seymour travels for sure to Greenville on Wednesday to take on the Green Devils again at their ballpark. I would assume it's Tusculum Pioneer Park, so they'll play that game. And so the Cyclones will, if they can win this one today, will go to Anderson County on Wednesday, and the winner of that game will punch their ticket to Murfreesboro. So a difficult ride, absolutely. 21 outs to somebody's season here, and so we'll paint the picture for you audio only. The Cyclones and the Unicoi County Blue Devils for the 5th time this season. We'll come right back after this, give you the starting lineups. We're not that far away from first pitch. We'll get with it at 6 o'clock here on this Saturday evening, Mother's Day weekend. And again, our pregame show brought to you by the good folks from Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. We appreciate them very much, being our pregame sponsor. Back again for football and basketball and baseball for next season as well. We appreciate that very, very much. And so we'll come right back, get ready. The starting lineups are not that far away. And to hear about the Dream Packs you can get at Phil's Dream Pit from owner Brian Pipkin. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. We start them off at 4. Dream Pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides, gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertising out from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, a quart and a half of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people. We'll put those in pans for you, or as few as 4. So in even numbers, however many you want, $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media
on Facebook. maybe Instagram later if one of my kids show me how to use it. But right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch youth. We'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is?
Website is philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is.
That's
our buddy Jeff.
Going to talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark again, fifth meeting between these two. We've beaten them 9-4 and 3-1. We were the bookends, the first game of the season and the district tournament championship last week. In between, you have losses 4-0 and 5-3. So, again, this will be the fifth time in the rubber match between these two. So, again, nothing, disappointment, sure, because you got beat by Greenville and you won't be at home on Wednesday. But now you're playing just to be in the tournament itself and stay alive for the season. So this one may be as big, if not bigger, than the one earlier today because this is somebody's season here. Anderson County winning it earlier today, 2-1 over Seymour. They're now 29-10. Seymour falls to 21-12. And again, the scenario is this winner here will go to Anderson County on Wednesday. And Seymour already has been nailed down. They will go to Greenville to battle the Green Devils at Pioneer Park on Wednesday as well. And the winners of those games on Wednesday punch their ticket week after next to the state tournament in Murfreesboro. So again, welcome. Thanks for being with us. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross, and certainly today is no exception. This Mother's Day weekend. Let's pick up the national anthem and the starting lineups with our buddy Rourke on the PA.
For today's Region 1 AAA consolation action between the Unicoi County Blue Devils and the Elizabethton High School Fighting Cyclones. We begin with our starting lineups first for the visiting Blue Devils. Leading off on the mound, number 4, Caden Cutlip. Batting second at shortstop, number 6, Colby Jones. Batting third behind the plate, number 17, Reed Bogert. Batting fourth, the DH, number 18, Hudson Berry. Batting fifth at third base, number 5, Angel Delgado. Batting sixth at first base, number 2, Isaac Harris. Batting seventh at right field, number 1, Tanner White. Batting eighth at second base, number 3, Manny Chavez. Batting ninth at center field, number 12, Brooks Bennett. And starting in left field, number 8, Alex Lenningham. And now here's the starting lineup for the Elizabethton High School Fighting Cyclones. Leading off at center field, number 24.
So there's your starting lineup brought to you by, let's give them to you, brought to you by the good folks from Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. Go to the website, birchfieldauction.com, birchfieldauctions.com to see just exactly what he's got. He's got 2 new listings we told you about earlier in the day. Again, the Greenville game, you have a listing on McKeon Ridge Road, which is gorgeous. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath brick home featuring hardwood floors and tile throughout. This is off of Powder Branch Road. Turn on to McKeon Ridge Road. It goes for $319,900, brand new listing. Also, Jason Blevins has a double wide on Babb Road in Elizabethton, Happy Valley School District. So, with 7 acres to boot, how about that? A move-in ready double wide, completely updated, 3-bedroom, 2-bath with 7 acres to go with it for $299,900. So, go to the website, birchfieldauctions.com, or call him at 543-5959 is the number to call, 543-5959. Again, thanks to Jason Blevins and Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. So you take the Unicoi County Blue Devils at 20-14, leading off and pitching, Caden Cutlip. Batting second and playing shortstop, Colby Jones. Batting third, doing the catching, Reed Bogart. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, Hudson Berry. Batting fifth and playing third base, Angel Delgado. Batting sixth and playing first base, Isaac Harris. Tanner White will bat seventh and play right field. Batting eighth and playing second base, Manny Chavez. Check that, Brooks Bennett. And batting in left field, Alex Lanningham will bat ninth, and he will play defensively, as we said, in left field. Umpires are coming in not that far from start time here in this big ball game. For the Cyclones, leading off and playing center field, Braden Buckles. Batting second and playing first base, Bryson Rowland. Batting third and doing the DHing for your pitcher today will be Rhett Slagle. Cleanup batter in left field will be Bugs Meadows. Batting fifth and doing the catching, and that will be J.D. Hooks. Batting sixth and playing third base, Justin Whitehead. Jack Blevins will bat seventh and play second base. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Evan Chambers. And batting ninth, playing right field, Marshall Holtzclaw. Buckles in center, Rowland at first, Slagle DHing, Meadows in left, Hooks catching. Whitehead at third, Blevins at second, Chambers at shortstop, and Holtzclaw in right field. Carter Reese will be the starting pitcher. We are the home team here in this second game. Your starting lineups brought to you by, again, Jason Blevins at Randall Birchfield Real Estate Auctions at birchfieldauctions.com. I just gave you two. There's two others. Got a whole bunch of auctions coming up. And not auctions, but properties for sale. And you've got Babb Road, you've got McKeon Ridge Road, you got the one on Bear Cage Road in Rome Mountain. Beautiful piece of property there for $849. Wow. 2,700 square foot building, or home rather, with a 400 square foot guest house. Over 10 acres, a cattle barn, stock pond. Wow, that is nice in Rome Mountain on Bear Cage Road. And also one other listing, you want to check this out. This is, I'm not really sure why this one's still out there. It is absolutely, if I wanted a home, this would be the one I'd go after. Simmerly Creek Road in Hampton. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet on the main level.
For the traditional home plate meeting between the managers and the umpiring crew. Just a reminder that this game is being played according to the rules of the Tennessee Secondary School Athletic Association. These rules are meant to provide fair competition between teams. Another reminder that sportsmanship is expected amongst all participants and fans. Please cheer on your teams in a positive and sportsmanlike manner, as this is one of the primary purposes of high school athletics. And now your officiating crew for tonight's contest. At the plate, Mr. Justin Crawford. At first base, Mr. Derek Wright. And at third base, Mr. Joshua Mowell. Thank you very much for your continued cooperation in this game of baseball and increased sportsmanship amongst teams.
Rourke does a great job. So home plate umpire is Justin Crawford today, calling the balls and strikes in this one. The regional consolation. So again, our pregame starting lineup brought to you one more time by the good folks again at Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction, birchfieldauctions.com. We'll be ready to go get this one started. Winner moves on, losers eliminated. This is a huge baseball game. We'll get ready right after this from Lingerfeld Drug Center with these pill packs. These are really cool. If you have a senior or someone that takes a lot of medicine, gets confused at times, this is a great, great thing he offers. It's called a pill pack. He'll bring it to you, and we'll bring it to you. The starting lineups are in the books. We're ready to go. First pitch next. Cyclones, Unicoi County for the right to keep going in 2025. Back after this from Lingerfeld Drug Center. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Sports and Tom Lewis Sports Show. Pill packs. Tell me about pill packs.
Yeah, so these are good for people take 3 or 4 medicines, just kind of get confused by what they got or may forget to take doses or things like that. Other people that likes them is people caring for parents or grandparents. Makes it real easy rather than having to keep up with 10 or 12 bottles and remembering once a day, twice a day. You just come pick up these packs once a month and takes care of everything.
Show this one right here. There it is. Pill packs.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're color-coded, so blue stands for nighttime, right?
Yep, that does.
So you'll do this for anybody?
Yeah, sure can. We can do anything just from once-a-day packs, all your medicines of the morning. Can do them 2 or 3 times a day, up to 4 times a day. For people, it takes 4-time-a-day medicines. But they're real easy to punch out, so you can just punch them out. That's your dose for the day or the time. And on the front of it's got a information page. It's got pictures of each medicine, tells what it is, and which doctor you got. So that's something when you go to doctors or a hospital or something like that, you don't have to try and remember what all you take or wait till they can get a hold of your pharmacy. You can just rip that page off and it's got all your medicines on there. So it keeps it real simple.
And if you're traveling and you don't want to take that whole thing, you just tear out the 3 or 4 days you're traveling, or the week at the beach or whatever, and they stay intact, and so you don't take the whole 30-day supply to take as you need, and they tear off.
Yeah, sure can. And something else kind of similar to that, what we've heard from a few people, taking a lunchtime medicine, especially if you're still working stuff, because you don't want to carry 3 or 4 pill bottles to work, or if you put them in a Ziploc bag or something, they'll get crushed or lost. But you can leave your morning, night at home, just rip off a single noon dose and take that with you, because those little pockets, they're strong enough, if you throw it in your pocket, your pills aren't going to get crushed or anything like that. So
Pill packs. Pill packs. Good. Another way customer service here at Lingerfield Drug Center. Hours are open?
Here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Social media, where do we find you?
On Facebook as Lingerfield Drug Center.
And the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
What a neat concept. Pill packs from Lingerfield Drug Center. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Back at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark again. Thank you for being with us. Let's again give you the burst today. They give you the numbers. Carter Reese warming up, getting ready to go here. Start this ball game. The regional consolation. You win, you go to Anderson County. You lose, you go home. It's pretty much how it's going to be. So, first of the day. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. It's all about him. I can tell you that. Joshua 1:9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Wow, what an awesome verse. Out of the Old Testament, obviously. Joshua 1:9, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." That's the verse of the day. Joshua 1:9 here on Cyclone Baseball and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Carter Reese, who got that W against Unicoi County 3-1, and the championship on Sunday. Right back at it again, the freshman making his 8th start of the season with a record of 3-2 in 25 innings of baseball. Carter Reese with 19 hits. He's given up 22 runs, only 8 of those earned. He's had some leaky defense behind him. 15 walks and 28 strikeouts in 25 innings for Carter Reese. So the party has started here. And it starts with Caden Cutlip, who has been a thorn on our side both offensively and on the mound, and we'll see him again as the starting pitcher tonight. Reese, the right-hander, brings it. Here we go. This one's underway. First pitch, fly ball, center field. Buckles drifting over, and he'll make the catch. He covers so much ground out there, he makes it look routine. One down on the first pitch to start the ball game. Here's Colby Jones, the shortstop.
Blue Devils, number 6, Colby Jones.
So one out here to start it. As we said, it's real simple. You win this, you stay alive. You lose, you put up the bats and baseballs till next year. This one downstairs, ball 1, right-hand batting, number 6, Unicoi County, royal blue tops and white breeches. Cyclones in the cream-colored unis. Lettering black trimmed out in orange. Pitching, and it's outside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Colby Jones. Defensively, rolling at first, Blevins at second, shortstop Chambers third is Whitehead. Hooks behind the plate. Schlegel DHing here in this game. Brings it, and he shoots the base hit in the right field. Jones slaps it in between first and second for a 1-out single. Here's Reed Bogart.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 17, Reed Bogart.
So the catcher for Unicoi County, 1 on 1 out here, top of the first. We're the home team in this one. Carter Reese working from the stretch, brings it, and it's down on the way to the right-hand batter, ball 1. Holtzclaw in right, center Buckles, left is Meadows. Your defensive outfield for the orange and black here. 23-12. 5th meeting between the two. This is a rubber match. We've won 2, they've won 2. 1-0 pitch, and it's outside 2-0. At this point, of course, you've used up Roland, you've used up Schlegel last night. You had pretty high pitch count on Whitehead. But you got a bunch of arms out there if you need them, and I guarantee we won't hesitate to go get them. This is winner take all here. This is it. This is your season. 21 outs in somebody's season. So if he needs to go get Ambrose or go get Holly or whoever he needs to go get, he'll go get them. Guarantee it. The old Raiders mantra, just win, baby. You got to win this one to keep your season going. 2-0 pitch. Downstairs, ball 3, 3-0. JD says, time, please. Run out and talk to his pitcher. Reese had a stomach bug earlier in the week, so just now back to being 100%. So again, JD will go out and talk to his pitcher, make sure he's okay. Other guys with significant innings pitching, Seth Hawley, Elijah Ambrose. Of course, Atkinson pitched here some. And even Braden Buckles can pitch if need be. So no shortage of arms here to win this ball game. You got to do what you got to do. 1 out, 1 on here. Throw to first, and that's close. Roland applies the tag, but all hands are safe at first base. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the first, no score. A little cooler here than it was at 12 o'clock. Overcast. Wind kicking Old Glory a little bit out there in center field. Here's a bad handle fly ball down the right field line. Holtzclaw giving chase, and Marshall will track it down on the warning track. 2 down. Two out for Hudson Berry, the designated hitter for Unicoi County.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 18, Hudson Berry.
So Hudson Berry. Your 2-out batter for Unicoi County here in the first. Re-snap throw over there. Roland applies the tag a little closer, but in safely. And a strike call. Nice pitch. It's interesting. They get to chirp. Chirping was silenced in game 1 against Greenville. Field umpire on 3 different occasions said, got to cool it. There's some chirping going on, so I don't know where the barometer is where you shut it down, but it's chirping. 0-1 pitch, ground ball to into right field. Slow roller. Blevins over to cover second in the event of a stolen base attempt, and Berry slaps it into the right field. So a couple of base hits. 2 on 2 out here for Angel Delgado.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 5, Angel Delgado.
Delgado, the Unicoi County third baseman. 2 on 2 out of the first inning for Unicoi. They eliminated Granger a few minutes ago, 8-3. We lost earlier today, 6-0 to Greenville. Bryson Roller, our player of the game, had a no-hitter going into the 6th inning against the Greenville Green Devils. In fact, they only managed. It's incredible. 2 hits in the game, and the walks killed us. This came back to bite us. Pitching, taking, belt high fastball, strike called. I like Justin Crawford. He immediately signals. You don't have to wait. Some of the umpires, it's a guessing game, but not with Justin Crawford, the home plate umpire. He immediately signals strike. Lights are popping on here at the ballpark. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Reese has got him on the ropes now. No balls and 2 strikes. Top of the first. Reese brings it. Swing and a miss. A double C Western Supply strikeout, and Unicoi County strands 2 in the first inning. We'll be back. Cyclones come calling. You're listening to 8th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now
Yes.
at all locations. Our locations are
They are in Rome Mountain. They are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office. And then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
social media. How do we find
You
you?
can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or BeMyCU.org.
And the magic main number is
423-547-1200.
brand new product from Northeast Community Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Tom Davis Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
Bottom of the first inning, it'll be Buckles. It'll be Rowland. It'll be Schlegel for the Cyclones. Unicoi County wasting a couple of base hits and stranded 2 in the top of the first inning here. No score. Here's Braden Buckles. Hello to Joni Laws and Cassie Minton. We'll see those ladies Monday. We'll be at the tourist school stop this week at Eastside Elementary. We'll be in the land of the Pirates on Monday. Showcasing great kids doing great things at Eastside Elementary. Here's Cutlip, brings it. 7 strikeouts the last time we saw him in 5 2/3, and gets a called strike to Buckles to start the inning. Cutlip the lefty, southpaw, kicks and fires. Upstairs, 1-1. Colby Jones pitched the first game here today against Granger. Asher Wainwright went last night against Greenville. So Chad Gill is setting it up for this game. 1-1 pitch, and it's outside, 2-1. Cyclones managed only 3 base hits against Harmon that first game. He pitched a heck of a game. Rowland, Blevins, and Whitehead had base hits, and that was it. 2-1 pitch, and it's an off-speed pitch and misses outside. Good eye by Buckles. None of those were the extra base variety. All 3 were singles. In fact, Blevins was a bunt single. Cutlip kicks and fires. Buckles, ball 4. Lost him. Buckles draws the leadoff walk for the Cyclones here to start the first inning. Here's Bryson Rowland.
The Cyclones, number 12, Bryson Rowland.
Rowland with a single, as we said, only one of the 3 base hits we had against the Green Devils. So here's Bryson Rowland. And he chops it foul, first base side. Rowland, 7 base hits in postseason play now. Rowland 1 for 3 earlier, so he goes 7 now for 16 in the tournament in postseason. Big lead at first by Buckles. Brings it, and it's a strike called to Rowland, 0-2. Buckles being held on over first. 1, 2, 2.5. Arms dangling, 2.5 step lead, and over there to looking back into the lollipop throw was Cutlip the lefty, which he has a really good pickoff move for a lefty. So be paying attention. Rolling in a hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch, and it's downstairs. Good eye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First base, Isaac Harris doing the defensive chores there. Chavez at second. Short is Jones. 1-2 pitch and fouled back. Third base is Angel Delgado. Left field is Lanningham. Center field tonight is Brooks Bennett. Right field is Tanner White. Scoreless in the first here. 1 out. I should say no out. A man at first base. Good lead by Buckles. And inside nearly hit him. He got out of the way. 2-2 now to Bryson Rowland. Cyclones across the front in black. Trimmed out in orange. Cream colored unis today, looking good. Pitching. Fouled back to the big rip by Rowland. 3:22 down the right field line. 3:29 down the left field line. Straightaway center up that 30-foot wall. It's $3.99 to crank it out of here. Buckles did it last night. Pitching. And he jammed him and shoots it foul back behind us here in the third base side. Granger's kid, Wallace, cranked one out there and hit the top of the roof. Cleared the stadium over top of the Appalachian League's signage out there in deep right center field and hit the top of the maintenance building roof. In that first game, he creamed it. Pitching. Downstairs, good eye rolling, full count. Down and away. Bogert had to jump up and get that one, save him going to the backstop. Full count now. On deck will be Red Slagle. Scoreless here in the first. Winner moves on, loser's season's over. Cutler brings it. And it's an off-speed pitch, got him, yep. Curveball. One away. Bryson knew it. He looked up in the sky like, oh, gosh.
No batting
One
for
away.
Cyclones, number 11, Rex Slagle.
Slagle 0 for 3 against Greenville. 3 for 15 now in postseason. Let's see what the Big Hoss can do. Runner going. Pitch downstairs. A throw way offline. Goes into center field. Center fielder backs him up. But Buckles with yet another stolen base. So Slagle, the man at second now. Stolen base for Buckles goes to number 17 on the season. We had 11 of them last night. 11 stolen bases in a high school baseball game is unheard of. Buckles out at second. Got something going here in the first. Scoreless. Slagle popped him up. Mile-high pop. Down around first base, it's a fair ball. Backpedaling and making the catch, Harris. 2 down. High towering pop.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 29, Bugs Meadows.
2 outs for Meadows. Bugs a strikeout, a fly out, and a ground out. He's 0 for 3 in that first game. Here's a throw to third, delay steal, and he's in there. Buckles, they were kind of playing lollygag in the infield, and they just kind of late, just didn't really get it back to Cutlip in a timely manner, and Buckles broke for third and got it. Great heads-up stealing by Buckles and the coaching of Coach Korn down at third. So now Bugs has got a runner 90 feet away here, sitting driving his 35th run of the season. Gives us an early lead. Pitching. And a big rip fouls it back. Hello, Daniel Bishop. Hello to Reba Whitehead. Pete Welch. How you all doing? Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Joni Laws. Looking forward to getting a hug. This Laws gives great hugs. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball foul, third base side for Bugs. He attacked that pitch, and it's foul ball, third base side. 2 out of the inning, no score. Top of the, or at the bottom of the first, we're the home team here. This is the, you can look at it 2 ways, the go home game or the keep on going game. I'm going to be positive and say it's the keep on going game for one of these 2 teams. 0-2 count to Bugs, brings it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pitch upstairs. Inning over, inning in the books. Number 1's down. We'll come back. We'll go to the second inning, no score. You're listening to 8th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Great sponsors of the Tom Little Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Folks, never been here. What's going on at the Eagle Center? Tell me about it.
Well, we have so many good things going on. I have wonderful vendors who keep their booths stocked fresh and organized and neat and with new things all the time. Great prices, a great selection. We have 2 floors and almost 50 vendors, and you won't see the same thing twice.
A waiting list to get here. Downtown Elizabethton, the Eagle Center. Again, it is open. What's your hours?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Closed on Sunday.
Closed on
Pretty
Sunday.
obvious. So, anything you want, again, what's your little catchphrase you always say?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the neatest thing about the Eagle Center? You own the place. What do you think is the neatest thing?
There's so many neat things. You know, so many people have this idea of what an antique store is. We have a little bit of new, a little bit of old, and a lot of in between. It's clean. It's not musty and smelly. It's well lit. It's fun. I mean, there are so many things here to add character and conversation to your homes, gift ideas. We could go on and on. It's a really great store.
How do we find you on social media?
You find us on Facebook, the Eagle Center Co-op, and then on Instagram, it's Eagle Center Antiques.
And the magic phone number is?
The number is 542-6674.
Here you go. One of our great sponsors in downtown Elizabethton, the Eagle Center. Proud sponsor of the Tom Lewis Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
We go to the second inning in somebody's season. Reese will go to work on 6, 7, and 8 here. Carter struck out Delgado to end the inning. His 29th punch out of the ball game, or I should say of the season. First of the ball game. Throw down, ready to go here. It's Isaac Harris, the first baseman, will start it. So, yep, we'll be at Eastside on Monday with the tour of schools brought to you by Northeast Community Credit Union. Can't wait. I think we're going to be in the library and see Mrs. Morgenstern, Mr. Hurley, and Miss Joni, and Mrs. Minton, and the whole kit and caboodle down there Monday. Looking forward to it from 9 till 10 o'clock. Reese brings it, and it hits him on top of the helmet. Couldn't get out of the way. That one hit batsman, and down to first he'll go. Second consecutive inning. They've got a base runner. So lead man on for Tanner White, the right fielder for Unicoi County. Navy blue tops, white bottoms, white numerals. So Reese will check him at first, brings it, bunts it, third base side, fair ball off the mound, fielding Reese, backhands it, sidearm throw, and he got it. No, pulled him off the bag. Oh, me, oh, my. Great bunt. Reese off the mound, third base side to backhand it. The fielder and sidearmed it to the waiting Bryson Rowland and threw it to the home plate side of the first base bag, stretching and pulled him off the bag. So White's on, and they got the first two on board here. Here's Chavez. Unicoi County stranded 2 in the first, and here they are right back with 2 in the second with nobody out. So Carter Reese squared the bunt, and there's that decoy play again, running in from first, Rowland running in from third, Whitehead. Chambers went to third, hoping the runner would break to third. He did not. Then J.D. bluffed to throw back to Rowland to first to get the runner over there. So the trickery didn't trick. But it looks good. You can tell they've worked on that play a lot. So Carter Reese and a mini jam here. First two on board, nobody out. That's the 9th batter he's hit this season for Carter Reese, the freshman, so he'll go to work. He had 4 strikeouts against Unicoi County on Sunday. We played his team now twice in a week, with Lodge riding on both games. Coming in from first, here's a ground ball, the bunt, I should say, to Reese. Reese will go to first, covering Blevins. Nope, down to the corner. Error, 1-0 Unicoi County. Bunt out in front of the plate, fielded by Reese and thrown to Blevins because Rowland came in charging from first. To cover second, going over to cover first from second, Jack Blevins, a throw offline, grazed his glove, went down to the right field corner. Unicoi County scores. So Isaac Harris is in. Tanner White will be where? Let's see. He ran all the way around. He's got... And Chavez credited that bunt single. And a throwing error on Reese. One nothing Unicoi County here. And still nobody out. So Tanner White will be at third, and out at second will be Manny Chavez.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 12, Brooks Bennett.
Here's Brooks Bennett. Runners at second and third. Nobody out, and a run in for Unicoi County here in the second. Brings it. Bunts it. Small ball backhanded by Reese. Only plays at first. Can't get it. Off the glove of Rowland. One run scores. Another run scores. All in a bunt single. They're small balling. Tanner White scores. Manny Chavez scores. It's 3-0 here in the inning and still nobody out. Top of the order here is Caden Cutlip.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 4, Caden Cutlip.
So Chad Gillis, the Unicoi County coach, going small ball. Bunt, and it's worked. Again, Reese came off the mound, third base side. Carter fielded it and threw it to first off the glove of Rollins. A catchable ball. E3. More importantly, 2 raced in. It's 3-0 and still nobody out here in the inning. And Cullum squares the bump, pulls it back inside of tight ball 1. So Chad Gillis and the Unicoi County Blue Devils, we call it small ball, bunting the ball. Cullum squares the bunt. This one misses downstairs, and it's 2-0. Whitehead racing in from third in the event that bunt gets dropped. There's a pitch upstairs. It's 3-0. Three runs on 3 base hits here. And 2 errors. This one inside, gets to the backstop. It actually hit him. It grazed the top of his foot, hit batsman by Caden Cullip. They got him at second and first, and still nobody out here in the inning. Here's Colby Jones, singled his first time up. And Cole Krosick and Ryan Jones racing across the field, getting the bullpen. Krosick's going to get started quick, it would appear. So Carter Reese, 3 in, 2 on, nobody out here in the second inning for Unicoi County. Swing and a miss. Colby Jones took something off that one. Nice pitch, Reese. 3-0 Unicoi County in the top of the second here. We're the home team. Reese to the belt with runners at second and first, brings it. And it's belt high outside, 1-1. So Cole Krosick, the southpaw, out of the bullpen, getting warmed up. We've spotted them 3. They got 2 more out there, nobody out. Can ill afford to let these guys get 4 or 5 runs on us. Jones, base hit to left field. Picked up Bugs, nope. Went under his glove, rolled to the fence. It's 4-0. Bugs charged, went under his glove, and the momentum of the baseball rolled all the way to the fence, allowing scoring. And Cutlip will be where? Let's see where Cutlip's at. Cutlip is out at, he's down at third. Out at second is Colby Jones, who gets credited for a base hit. And another error on the Cyclone. That's 3 errors this inning. It's 4-0 Unicoi County and still nobody out. They've got him at second and third. Here's Bogart. Reese brings it. Shot. Past the leaping Evan Chambers. Another run scores. Bugs comes up with it, bobbles it, but in to score, Caden Cutlip. And it's 5-0 and nobody out. The ball guard gets an RBI single.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 18, Hudson Berry.
Here's Hudson Berry. This is the Morton Salt commercial inning, folks. When it rains, it pours, and it's pouring. Still nobody out in this inning. They've got them on the corners. It's 5-0 Unicoi County. Carter Reese brings it. Bad handle pop, first base side, giving chase, but backing out of play is Bryce Rowland. Bryson sees it go out of bounds over top of the fencing, hits on top of the umpire's dressing facilities. Strike one. Five runs on 5 hits this inning, and still nobody out. And 3 errors. So throw down to second, and they're going to put the tag on him, and he's safe. Stolen base. Standing it out third. I thought he was going to break for home, but he didn't. Colby Jones. So a stolen base for Bogert. Who dug ourselves a hole here. 3 errors this inning on the Cyclone defense. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 and 3 base occupied, no outs. Bunt. Here he comes home. Shuffle pass, and he's going to be out of the plate. Great job, Carter Reese. He butted it in front of the plate. Carter came in, picked it up, and with his glove, lobbed it to the awaiting J.D. Hooks, and a bang-bang play, collision the plate, and he blocks the plate and gets Jones. Great job by Carter Reese on a fielder's choice for Hudson Berry. 1-2. Great job by Reese. It was a bunt. He fielded it with his glove and just lobbed it. Still only, he didn't have to barehand it, lobbed it with his glove to the awaiting Jones, or rather to waiting Hooks, who blocked the plate and puts Jones out on the tag. So the run cut down at home, but down at third is Bogert. And at first in the fielder's choice is Berry. Here's Angel Delgado. Cyclones have dug themselves a hole, but it's a long game. It's just the second inning. Carter Reese brings it. And it's a fastball, misses outside, belt high. 1-0. Hello, Robin Hollowell. Hello to Kenny Googe. 1-0 pitch. Shot, base hit, center field. RBI single for Delgado. It's 6-0. They batted around here in the second inning for Unicoi County. Here's Isaac Harris. He got started with a hit batsman.
Number 2, Isaac Harris.
So Carter Reese trying to get out of the inning here. Isaac Harris, they batted around here. Only 1 out. Runners at second and first and 6 in. Reese comes off the rubber wheels and bluffs the throw back out to the second base bag to no avail. 1-0 pitch. Bad handle fly ball. Center field Buckles to his left about 20 steps. He'll camp and make the catch. 2 down. 2 out for Tanner White. White up early in the inning, got on with that bunt.
Now at bat for the Blue Devils, number 1, Tanner White.
Cyclones trail 6-0 here in the second. 2 on, 2 out, and 6 in here. Bringing it. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on a nice pitch by Carter Reese. Looking ahead of the Cyclones' second inning, it'll be Hooks, Whitehead, and Blevins, 5, 6, and 7. Reese to the belt, brings the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Buckles in the gap in left center, going a long way, making the catch. Buckles is awesome in center field, folks. One of the best I've seen in high school. Unicoi County picks up 6 runs on 5 base hits. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We trail 6-0. You're listening to 8th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
What do I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a fireman.
When I was a kid, I totally wanted to be a firefighter.
Why? Well, if there's a fire, someone has to put it out. And I like fire trucks.
I didn't realize this until later, but what I really wanted to do was help people.
Also, you might get to save a cat if it's up a tree.
My social studies teacher, Mr. Willis, he's the one that helped me realize that.
My teacher says firefighters are important.
Today, I fight fires in a different way. I'm an electrical engineer designing smoke detectors.
Oh, and one more thing. The firehouse has a really cool dog, a Dalmatian.
And get this, I'm also a volunteer firefighter in my hometown.
Thank you, Mr. Willis.
Thanks for the inspiration. I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Willis.
You help make their dreams possible. We can do the same for you.
We go to the second inning for the Cyclones, trailing 6-0. Here's J.D. Hooks. Hooks in game 1. Hooks 0 for 2 with a walk in that first game. So J.D. 5 for 12 in postseason. First pitch, foul back. I can only assume there's a bunch of mad Cyclones over there. They did not do well that inning. We committed 3 errors downstairs, and it's 1-1 to J.D. Hooks. Got to chip away here little by little. We're down 6 in the second inning. Crosby continues to warm up in the bullpen. Off-speed pitch misses. Good eye, J.D. 2-1. Cutlip struck out 2 in the first. He got rolling. He got bugs. He had 7 last time out here in a couple of weeks ago. Fastball upstairs and outside. Good eye by J.D. 3-1. Hooks, Whitehead, Blevins, and a whole lot more, we hope. And a 6-0 trailing right now in the second inning. Caden Cutlip, the lefty, gets his sign, shakes off the first one, takes the second one. Here it comes. Upstairs, ball 4. Lead-off walk with J.D. Hooks. Here's Whitehead. Justin single, reached on an arrow and hit in a double play ball to end the second inning against Greenville. So another base hit for Whitehead in postseason. And for Justin, it gives him now 3 in postseason play. Chad Gill is out to talk to his troops now. 6-0 Unicoi County in the second. Gillis still conferring. Justin Crawford starts to walk out there and say, boys, let's break up the party. We can get going here. Here's Whitehead, Justin. Came in today batting .297, no homers and 16 RBIs and 8 doubles, and time for an orange and black comeback in a big time way. Hello, Axel Steins. How you doing, buddy? Pitch outside, ball 1. Hooks at first. JD with 16 stolen bases on the season. Like to get 17 right here. Cutler brings it. And that's a base hit over the leaping second baseman. Hooks will stop at second. Nope, turns a gear. Here he comes to third. Here comes the throw. Head first slide. He's in. Safe. Down to second goes Whitehead. So Justin with a single. Stretches it to 2 on the throw to third. Hooks down at third. We've got something going here. Second and third, nobody out for Jack Blevins, who's been red hot in this tournament. Blevins a base hit and 3 tries against Greenville this afternoon earlier. Blevins now 6 for 11 in the tournament.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 5, Jack Blevins.
Second and third, infield pulled in here. 6-0 Cyclones, nobody out. See what number 5 can do here, our junior second baseman. Cutler brings it. Blevins fouls it back, jammed him. Strike one. Bad handle foul. Cutlip, new baseball, gets his side from his catcher and brings it. Blevins into the gap. Does it fall? It does. Base hit. 1 run scores. Jack will go to second to throw in. They stop him at third, so they throw him for a play at the plate, and nobody there to throw it to. Whitehead stops at third, and Jack Blevins with an RBI single. And Jack will go to second on the throw back in, and so it's a 6-1 ball game. Back-to-back base hits. Blevins with an RBI.
Number 19, Evan Chambers.
And for Jack Blevins, that is ribby number 10 on the season for Jack. Here's Evan Chambers, second and third, still nobody out, and a run in here. 6-1, we're chipping away here. An orange and black comeback. Bringing it, taking it. Strike call to Evan Chambers. Chambers only had 2 at-bats against Will Harmon this afternoon. He had a sac bunt to get Blevins down to second after he bunted on in the third, and 1-3 on the put out. Pitcher to first base and popped out to second. That was it against Greenville. Cutler brings it. Evan, big cut, fouls it back. No balls and 2 strikes. Chambers. What, 3 sacrifices now in the tournament. A couple of stolen bases and an RBI. A couple of base hits for Evan. Second and third, nobody out. We've got 1. We've cut it to a 5-run deficit. Chambers. A fly ball well tagged in the gap, and that's not going to be caught. It falls in between the center fielder and left fielder. 1 run scores. Going to second, Chambers with an RBI. It's a 6-2 ball game. Here come the Cyclones. Back-to-back base hits, and Chambers with an RBI. Plating, of course, is Whitehead. Still nobody out for Marshall Holtzclaw. Evan Chambers, RBI for number 19, number 6 on the season. Here's Holtzclaw. Infield pulled in. Second and third, still nobody out. We've got 2 on the board now. We need 4 more to tie it. Here's Marshall. Downstairs, ball 1. Holtzclaw walk and a pop out or fly out to center field to end the 5th inning back against Greenville. This is a gut check game, folks. We're coming off a carpet after having a dismal second inning defensively. 6-2, bringing it. Outside, good eye. 2-0 to Holtzclaw. Top of the order on deck. Hooks walks, Whitehead singles, RBI single Blevins, RBI single Chambers. 2 in, 2 on, no out. We've cut it to 4. 6-2, Unicoi County in the second. Ain't no tomorrow. You'll see anything and everything in this game. 2-0 pitch, and it's outside, ball 3. Good eye, Marshall Holtzclaw. Holtzclaw 3 for 10 in the tournament. A double, an RBI, a couple of sacrifices, and drove in 3 so far. Base hit gets you 2 more right here. 6-2, here it comes. Downstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded up with nobody out. Top of the order with the big guy. Braden Buckles, a double and home run here last night.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 24,
I'm just going to tell you right now, if this boy hits a grand slam, I don't gamble. I don't know what the odds I would have, but if he hits a grand slam, I'll get him the biggest cotton picking steak in Elizabethton. He can't hear me, but there you go. Bases loaded, 2 in, nobody out here in the second. Milligan bound, Braden Buckles will step in now. Bases occupied. Blevins at third, second at Chambers. First is Holtzclaw with speed on the bases. Here come the Cyclones. We've chipped away. We've got 2 on the board already here in the inning. And still nobody out. Cutler brings it. Buckles takes an off-speed pitch, misses outside, ball 1. And Unicoi County will send folks down to start bullpen activity. Big Guy and Jones going down to get loosened up for Unicoi County in the pen. In the elimination game, which is what this is, you can't wait long. 1-0 pitch, outside, good eye, Buckles, 2-0. Either coach is not going to wait long. Krawczyk still out there, just standing around right now in the bullpen for the Cyclones. 2 in, bases loaded, nobody out. Cyclones coming back. Here's the pitch. Buckles downstairs. Ball 3. No place to put him. On deck is Roland. Winner keeps going. Winner will play Wednesday at Anderson County. Loser's gone. So, whoo, doggies, this is good here now. You can cut it in here with a knife. Probably thicker the tension than it was earlier today against Greenville. Pitching, taking, strike call, 3-1. He almost turned on that. He had ideas, but he backed off on it. 3 balls and 1 strike. Rolling on deck. Big B here. Let's see what he can do. Cutler brings it. Buckles swing and a miss. Full count. Hello, Jimmy Buck. Joni Law says, you go, Tom. You're so sweet. Full count now to Buckles. Cutler brings it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Strikeout number 3 for Cutler. It's Roland's turn.
Number 12, Bryson Roland.
Roland struck out his first time up. As we told you earlier, Bryson had only 1 of the 3 base hits against Greenville today. A first inning single. Base hit may get you 2 right here, depending on where you place that baseball. Roland upstairs, ball 1, good eye. Jones heating up in a hurry for Unicoi County down the right field bullpen. Second inning, we've got 2 up there, 2 markers. We need 4 more to tie it. We trail 6-2, 1 out, bases full. Roland upstairs, good eye, 2-0. Cutler, unlike the first time we saw him earlier, a couple of weeks back, was down. Most of his pitches here are up in the strike zone. Most of the balls have been called are up. 2-0 pitch upstairs, ball 3. No place to put him. Does he give him the green light? It's bases full, 1 out, you're down 4, elimination game. A 3-0 count to Roland. He's going to have to give him something down the heart of the plate, get a strike. Does he turn him loose on it? Let's see. On deck is Slagle. And it's strike 2. I'm sorry, strike 1 call, 3-1. Off-speed pitch. Caught the outside corner, left-hand batting, Bryson Roland. Windmills that bat a couple of times and puts it back in the batter stance. Cuddle up. 3-1 pitch. And it's strike 2 called. Oh, baby. He laid off with that one. That one came right, caught the outside corner. 3-2 now to Roland with 1 out. Bases jammed. 2 in, 1 out. Rowland waits on the pitch. Here it comes. Now Cutlip will back off the rubber. He gets back in, working from the stretch, the lefty. Shakes off sign 1, takes sign 2 from his catcher. Payoff pitch, here it comes. And he just reached down and poked it foul to the backstop. Pitch down and out of the strike zone. Down and away, I should say, in the strike zone. He just made contact and pooched it back to the screen. Rowland twirls that bat. Cutlip, big deep breath, brings it upstairs. He missed him. Ball 4. Walk in. Great at bat for Bryson Rowland. Gets an RBI credited. Touching home is Jack Blevins at 6-3 and only 1 out. Stays full.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 11, Brett.
So Rowland gets credit with an RBI for Bryson. The bases loaded walk. RBI number 16 of the season for Rowland. Time for the big hoss to turn one here. Had a towering pop to the first baseman in shallow right field his first time up in the first pitch is a strike called to Slagle. Bases loaded. We've cut it in half. It's 6-3 now at the bottom of the second. Still only 1 out. Any kind of contact will get you a run. Down at third is Chambers wanting to come home. Outside, good eye, 1-1. We want him home. On deck will be Bugs. Chambers at third. Holtzclaw at second. First is Rowland with speed all 3 bases. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Slagle. Brings it downstairs. Good eye, bounced up there. As I said, you can cut it with a knife in here now, even more so than the first game, because as we said, this is somebody's season tonight. Slagle wants something to take a hack at. Here it comes. Upstairs. Up around the eyes. One out, bases loaded. We've got 3 in. Cutlip to the belt. Brings it. And it's ball 4. He walked him in. In from third will come Evan Chambers. It's a 6-4 ball game. Stopping at third, Holtzclaw. At second goes Rowland. At first will go Slagle with an RBI. And Chad Gillis out. That may do it. Slagle will get credit with the RBI. The bases loaded wall for Rhett. That is RBI number 15 of the season. Now let's see. Yep, he's bringing one in from the bullpen. So there's a break in the action. Still only 1 out. It's 6-4. We leave the bases loaded. We got a chance to do even more damage. We'll see. We'll be right back after this. You're watching, or in this case, listening to 8th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
Jones, new man in now for Cutlip. Cutlip, an inning and a third.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 29, Bugs.
4 runs, 3 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 3. And here's Bugs with a big-time chance to do damage here. We're down 2. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the second. So Jones will now talk to his catcher, Boger, make sure he got the signals right. Coming out of the bullpen, replacing Cutlip. We saw Jones. Let's see. When did we see Jones? Did we see him in the district tournament championship? No. We saw White and Chavez. We saw him replace Cutlip on that Monday game. Yep. So Bugs has a chance to do damage here. RBI leader on the team with 34, and he's got them sitting at their ducks on the pond. Got all 3 bases occupied by orange and black. 1 out. He'll bring it. Bugs will take it. Fastball, letter high, misses outside, ball 1. Hooks walk. Whitehead single. Blevins RBI single. Chambers RBI single. Holtzclaw walk. Buckle strike out. Rowland walk and Schlegel walk. That's where we are. Bases loaded. Bugs started to held up. It's a called strike. Ran it in on him. 1-1. Hooks on deck. We will have batted around here. Kralsick loosening up again. This one is a strike 2 called to Bugs. 1-2. Bugs 0 for 3 against Greenville. Last night, Bugs in here went 2 for 4 and drove in 2 with a double and a couple of RBIs. Bugs men on batting 600. Bugs foul tip. Got him. Strikeout swinging. 2 down. To away, here's J.D. Hooks.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 2, J.D. Hooks.
Four runs on 3 hits right now. Can we capitalize? Got him loaded up. 2 out. Hooks downstairs. Strike called on the knees. Well, the inside part of the plate to the right-hand batting catcher. Strike 1. Overcast or cloudy here at the ballpark. Lights are on. 0-1 pitch. Did he go? And they'll appeal. He did not. 1-1. JD's men on batting 563. Likes having people out there drive them in. Let's see what he can do here. 1-1 pitch. And it's missing inside 2-1. Blevins RBI, Chambers RBI, Rowland RBI, and Schlegel RBI here this inning. JD downstairs gets away from Bogert, coming in head first slide. He's going to be out at the plate. Holtzclaw came in head first slide. The ball just got away from the catcher for about 3 or 4 feet, and here he come, head first slide, dove for it, and they applied the tag, and the inning is over. Rolling the dice to Riverboat Gambler. We didn't get it, but we pick up 4 runs on 3 hits. We played 2. It's anybody's game. We trailed 6-0. We're now 6-4, heading to the 3rd inning. We'll be right back. You're watching, in this case listening, to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Back at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, and Carter Reese's day is done. Cole Kralsick now will get the baseball from Coach Korn. Cole Kralsick, big lefty for the Elizabethton Cyclones. Kralsick, 21 innings of baseball. Cole Kralsick, 21 hits, 10 runs, 7 of those earned. He's walked 10, struck out 16 in 21 innings. He's hit 3 batters. Cole Kralsick. So you roll the dice, as I told you is going to happen. That's not going to be the last play you'll see. It's kind of not the norm. How about that? But you know what? That tends to be the Mike Korn way. Kralsick, the sophomore, 6'1", 180. Holtzclaw racing in from home. The ball just got away from Bogert about 3 feet to the first base side of the home plate area. Here comes Holtzclaw racing home from third, head first slide across the plate. Tag applied, and he got him by the hair of his chinny chin chin, but he got him. Unorthodox. About that's the word I was looking for. That's not your typical move in high school baseball, but Mike Korn's not your typical coach. Kralsick warming it up here. We go to the third inning. It's a 6-4 ball game here. The Unicoi County will see coming to the plate Chavez, Bennett, and the top of the order, Cutlip. So Cole Kralsick, second pitcher used here today by Coach Korn. Top of the third, 6-4, Unicoi County. We put 4 on the board. We had a chance to do more, but hey, we'll take 4. Here's Chavez, a bunt single his first time up. First pitch, Kralsick throws it by him, swing and a miss, strike 1. Cole, big lefty. Kicks that leg, looks like a praying mantis coming off that. He's got arms and legs. He's got big kick by the 10th grader, the left-hander. Fly ball, right field, Holtzclaw right there. Marshall backs up 3 steps, 1 away. Chavez hit it right on the numbers, right to number 10 in right field. 1 out. Here's Brooks Bennett. Third inning, it's a good one.
For the Blue Devils, number 12, Brooks Bennett.
Kralsick in relief of Reese. Strike call. Nice pitch by Cole. So Reese, 2 innings of baseball. Give up 6 runs. Swing and a miss on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 base hits. Struck out 1. And hit a couple of batters. This one misses. It's 1 and 2. Carter Reese, as we told you earlier today, had a stomach bug this week. He was out of school a couple of days, so maybe not 100% today. Kralsick 1-2 pitch. Bad handle, foul back. Your 1-out batter, Brooks Bennett, the number 9 man of the lineup. Lights are on here at the ballpark. No sun to worry about here tonight. The wind blowing in for Old Glory out in the straightaway center. Very pleasant night at the ballpark. Some have light jackets, sweatshirts. Here's a ground ball right to Whitehead at third. To his left field, throws, got it. May look easy. 1-2 down now. Whitehead to his left, 1 step. Fielded that 1 hopper, belt high, and throws a strike to the waiting Bryson Rowland, 2 down. Top of the order, here's Cutlip. Hit batsman, a run scored, and flat out to center to start the ball game. Cyclones trail 6-4 here in the third. Hooks framed that one, and he wanted to make a point. He missed that one. It's a strike on the outside corner, but it's called a ball. Oh, 1-0 pitch. Pops him up, third base side. Whitehead thinks he's got a play on it. And try by Whitehead, backing out of play. He went after it, couldn't get it. Good hustle by Whitehead. Down and away to the two out left-hand batting center fielder who started as a pitcher, and now Jones relieves him. He's back out in his defensive position in center field as Cutlip. Krosick brings it. Ground ball hit right on the numbers to Roland. Roland waves off the pitcher, steps on the bag, inning over. Krosick in to put him out 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the third. We trail by 2. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Regional Consolation Baseball.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family. We want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor in the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
We go to the bottom of the third. Jones on relief of Cutlip, and he'll go to work on the Cyclones. J.D. Hooks, who was at the plate when that bang-bang play. Holtzclaw got thrown out of the plate. Hooks, Whitehead, and Blevins here in the third. We trail by 2. We trailed by 6. We'll cut into the deficit by 4. In the bottom of the second, see what we can do here in the bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third, number 2, J.D. Hooks.
Had a great steamed sandwich at Poor Traps between the games. Went up there and got me a sandwich and a big old glass of sweet tea, and gosh, it was good. Poor Traps Deli. Thanks, Richard. Outside to J.D. to start the inning. Misses ball 1. Slow ground ball to the shortstop, charging. Jones throws and got him by a half step. 1 down. J.D. 6-3 on the putout on the ground ball to Colby Jones at short.
For the Cyclones, number 4, Justin Whitehead.
Whitehead singled his first time up. One of the 3 base hits for the Cyclones, back to back last inning. 6-4 Unicoi in the third. Downstairs, ball 1. Thank you, John. You're very kind, sir. Appreciate that. John Clark. Jones, the right-hander, brings it. Whitehead takes an off-speed pitch for a strike called outside part of the play, 1-1. Hello, Pete Taylor. Ground ball to the third baseman Fields. Throw, sidearms him, and Whitehead's done. 5-3 in the putout. Trying to see what Rick Presnell sent me here. Evan Carter crushed a home run, line home run in Detroit. Took no time to get out. Yep, got a home run in Detroit. So Evan Carter back up with an HR for the Texas Rangers in Elizabethton, of course. Cyclone. Here's Blevins. Strike called. So Krosick puts them out in the top of the inning, 1-2-3. They're trying to do the same here in the bottom of the third. We trail 6-4. Blevins an RBI single. Here's a fly ball to left field, and he'll break back about 10 steps. It fooled him for a second, but he caught up with it, and Unicoi County puts us out in order, 1-2-3. We played 3. We go to the 4th inning, the elimination game. Cyclones trail 6-4. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
On to Travis Constable again with TNS Home Improvements. Tell me what it's all about, sir.
Well, Well, we build decks, do porches, roofing, underpinning, under mobile homes, a little bit of remodel work, but with the decks and roofing, we just try to stick on that end of things.
Absolutely. And so they've been at it for how many years now?
We've been at it for a little over 3 years now.
3 years. TNS Home Improvements. They go all over the Tri-Cities. You take quotes. You're licensed and bonded, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So I make the phone call. Let's step me through real quick. I make the phone call, get a hold of you, say we're going to come out and see what you've got going on and tell me what do you do, take it from there. What happens next?
I'll schedule a day and time to come out and speak with you and give you an estimate, and you just have to say yay or nay, and then we put you on the schedule.
Social media, how do we find you?
Facebook.
Yep. And the phone number is?
423-946-8432.
They've been at it, folks. Again, started with a drill and a Chevy, what was it, Chevy Blazer?
Chevy Trailblazer.
Trailblazer. Yep. And now they're up to 5 full-time employees and four part-time employees. They're going great guns. They want to help you. Let them come give you a quote on what you need. TNS Home Improvements, sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Yep, confirming Evan Carter hammer one out of Detroit for the Rangers. His first home run of the season. So good job for Evan Carter. He's put him back up there, and he's proven they made a mistake sending him down. That's good. Evan, classy enough, so just give me a chance. And it's a solo home run in Detroit. Thanks, Rick Presley. Let me know that. Didn't have access to that call in this game. Top of the order. Should say 2, 3, and 4 here in the fourth. 6-4 Unicoi County. Jones, Bogert, and Barry for Unicoi County. We trail 6-4. Loser goes home. Season's over. Fastball, strike called, Krosick. He's come out of the bullpen throwing BBs here. Cole is on here. Put him out in order. 1, 2, 3 in the third. He's working them on here in the fourth inning. Jones, off-speed pitch. Doesn't miss by much. Upstairs, it's 1-1. Jones 2 for 2 in that number 2 spot here. A couple of singles. 6-4 Unicoi County. Top of the fourth of a scheduled 7. Downstairs, it misses 2-1. Rolling at first, Blevins at second, Chambers short, third is Whitehead, Hooks behind the plate. Holtzclaw in right, center Buckles, left is Meadows. Cole rocks and brings it. Big cut, bad handle foul, backing out of play by Colby Jones. Outstanding athlete for Unicoi County. Sent out basketball this year. He was a heck of a basketball player when he played, and of course, football, and pretty dadgum good here in baseball. Another bad handle foul backing out of play, jammed him. 2 strikes now, the right-hand batting shortstop. 6-4 Unicoi County in the top of the fourth. Winner will go to Anderson County on Wednesday. The loser goes home for the season. Pitching, ground ball, right back off the glove of Krosick. Krosick throws and got it. Try to say Cole Krosick all at once, it Krosick. Krosick. And Jones, a shot right back to Cole, fields it with his glove, knocks it down, throws it. 1 away.
For the Blue Devils, number 17,
Bogert. RBI single and a fly out to right. He's 1 for 2 here in the ball game. Big confidence boost for this baseball team. Having been shut out by Greenville, being down 6-0 and battled back. Here's a ground ball, slow roller. It's going to be fielded by Chambers. Throws and a one-hopper, and they got him. Good job. Great job of Chambers. Whitehead cut in front of him for just a second. Chambers let it get to him, and he rifled a cannon shot. Crossed the diamond to Roland. 2 down. What a play by our freshman, Evan Chambers.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 18.
Telling you folks, the future's bright for this baseball program. Here's Hudson Berry, a single and a fielder's choice. Strike called. He was at the plate when he hit that bunt single out in front of the plate that Carter Reese fielded with his glove and flipped it to J.D. Hooks for the force play, 1-2. Strike 2 called. Krosick worked him on the outside part of the plate, comes back, gets him on the inside part of the plate. He's in the head of the count, 0-2 now. Kralzig, 0-2 pitch. Bounced up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom half of the 4th inning, we'll see Chambers, Holtzclaw on the top of the order, and Braden Buckles. Top of the 4th, we trail 6-4. Cole Kralzig brings it downstairs, 2-2. Evan Carter goes deep for the Rangers today in Detroit. That's awesome. Just proves that any kid can chase and catch your dreams. Slow ground ball, third base, Whitehead. Fields throws on the run. Got him! What a play! Justin Whitehead made that look like a big league play, because it was. Great job by Whitehead. We put him out in order 1, 2, 3 again on a 5-3 put out. We go to the bottom of the 4th. We're down 2. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Regional Consolation Baseball.
One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th, the number 19, Evan Chambers.
Heard Rourke tell you, Chambers leading things off, his 6th RBI of the season back in the 2nd. His only plate appearance, came around and scored one of those 4 runs for us. Chambers, fastball strike call to start the 4th. Cole Kralzig's come out of the bullpen and retired the first 6 he's faced here. Put him out in order 2 consecutive innings in relief of Carter Reese. Chambers, strike 2 called, 0-2. Chambers, Holtzclaw on the top of the order, Buckles in the 4th, down 2 here. Unicoi County had 6 in the top of the 2nd. We came back with 4 in the bottom of the 2nd. Inside a tight, around the eyes, good eye by Chambers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, good eye, 2-2. Harris at first, Chavez at second. Short is Jones, third is Delgado. Bogert behind the plate. Lanningham in left, Cutlip in center, and right is Tanner White. Jones on the mound, 1-2 pitch. Bad handle popped on the right field line, giving chase and foul ground. That would be back and out of play in the picnic area. The non-alcoholic picnic area down the first base line. When the River Riders get in here starting June 5th. Chambers back in. Right-hand batting shortstop. Jones working from the stretch. The base is empty. And it's strike 3 called. Is gone. 1 away. Jones' second strikeout. He struck out Bugs. He gets Chambers 1 out here in the 4th. It's Holtzclaw's turn.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 10, Marshall Holtzclaw.
Holtzclaw walked his first time up, came around. He was the one at the plate, made a head first slide once that ball got away from Bogert. Came home from third, went airborne, head first, ground ball, foul, third base side. And Bogert got the baseball and came and applied the tag and a bang-bang play at the plate to end the inning. Fly ball, left field. Cutlip coming hard and makes the catch. Cutlip ran a long way to his left. And left center field makes the catch. Holtzclaw's retired. 2 down. Nice play by Cutlip. It covered a lot of ground out there in center field.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 24, Braden Buckles.
Here's our center fielder. He's pretty dadgum good, too. Hello, Bev Burgess. Burgess says you're giving us a heart attack. Okay, don't mean to. Pitching. Buckles, bad handle pop. First base side, foul ground. Harris says, I've got it, draws a beat on it, and he does. No. Yes, he caught it. Thought he dropped it. He caught it and flipped it to his teammate. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. We played 4 innings of baseball. It's anybody's game right now. We trail 6-4. We'll come back with inning number 5. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Regional Consolation Baseball.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Back to start the 5th inning. Heading out of the bullpen are Seth Hawley and Elijah Ambrose for the Cyclones. Here's Angel Delgado, a strikeout and RBI single. 1 for 2. Kralzik's retired the first 6 he's faced. First pitch, bad handle laid. Swing and fouls the back down to play. In behind the first base grandstand over in the trees here at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, where the River Riders open up play on June the 5th. Tickets are on sale now for River Rider Baseball. This one outside, and it's 1-1. 4 in the books. We trail 6-4 here. Winner will play Anderson County on Wednesday down there. The loser is eliminated. Greenville wins the regional championship earlier today, shutting out the Cyclones 6-0. Unicoi County eliminated Granger right before this game, 8-3. That's where we are, and that's why we're here tonight with this game. 1-1 pitch from Kralzik. Ground ball hit right on the screws. Nice job by Chambers, made it look easy. Short hopped him, hit him right in the breadbasket. Bailed high, and he fielded it. Gunned it, 6-3 on the putout. Nice job by Chambers. 7 in a row he's put out now. Cole Kralzik. Here's Harris, got hit by a pitch, came around to score in that big inning for Unicoi County in the second and flied out in that same inning to center field. Third at bat, inside, ball 1 to the right-hand batting first baseman Isaac Harris. One ball, no strikes. Cole, the sophomore, kicks and fires a lefty. And a swing and just got it into the bat, foul to the backstop. The pitch down and away to the right-hand batter, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. That is awesome. Evan Carter hits a home run. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Don't let anybody steal your dream. Evan Carter dreamed of playing in the bigs, and he's there. A lot of hard work. 1-2 pitch, fly ball, center field. Buckles coming in, and routine catch, 2 down. Eight in a row now by Cole Kralzik. He'll go to work on Tanner White. Bunt, and a fly out to end the second inning to Buckles in center. 6-4 Unicoi County, top of the 5th. Bringing it. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of that one. Got to tell you, Kralzik, for a 10th grader, is a really savvy kid. He shows a lot of poise out there. He looks Doesn't look like he's a 10th grader, I can tell you that, the way he handles himself. Swing and a miss. Pitch out of the strike zone. He's got him on the ropes 0-2. Cole Kralzik brings it. Swing and a miss. 9 in a row he's mowed down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We trail by 2. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
In Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
About 10 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent, excellent opportunity to come by here and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli, 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Number 12, Bryson Rowland.
Roland, Schlegel, and Bugs, 2, 3, and 4 in the 5th inning. Heart of the order here. Let's see what we can do. Roland. Strikeout and a walk for Bryson. First look at Jones, and it's down and away. Jones done his job. He's retired 6 Cyclones in a row after relieving Cutlip, the starter. So the 2 relievers are getting it done. 1-0 pitch. Bounced up there. 2-0 to Roland. Roland, Schlegel, and Bugs in the Cyclone 5th, down 2. Working on that orange and black comeback here. 2 balls and no strikes to left-hand batting first baseman. Chopped it foul. The plate topped it. 2-1. Roland comes out of the box limping a little bit. He's walking around a little gimpy with that right leg. Coach Corn's going to look at him. I don't know if it's a knee or it's an ankle. It looks like he's pointing his toe down like a ballet with his toe on the ground and wiggling his foot back and forth. So trying to. One of our seniors heading to Carson Newman. Coach went over to go see Coach Corn and Coach Diaz checking on him. Pats him on the helmet, says, "Go get him, Tiger." Coach Corn goes back to the third base box. Diaz goes back to the first base box. Looks like it's his right instep, but he's back in the box ready to go here. Leadoff batter in the 5th inning. We're down 2. Roland, strike called. 2-2. Outside part of the plate. Jones, the right-hander, bringing it. He's retired 6 Cyclones in a row. 2-strike pitch, and it's inside. It's ball 4. And Roland kind of limps and trots down to first. Here's Rhett Schlegel.
For the Cyclones, number 11, Rhett Schlegel.
Let's see if he's gimpy down there, if they'll give him the green light to take the second, steal bases, because he's been stealing a bunch of them here in the tournament. Tying run to the plate now, here in the 5th inning. Roland has 5 stolen bases in this tournament. Or in postseason, rather. There he goes. Pitch up, throw down to second. Head first slide. He's in. The ball kicks into center field. Roland's in scoring position now for Schlegel. Stolen base, 1-2. His makes the 3rd of the ball game here for the Cyclones in this game. Do we have any against Greenville? I don't think we did. Let's see. Nope, we got 148 now on the season. So Rhett's got one out there. He's the tying run to the plate with nobody out in the 5th inning. Down 2. Jones brings it. Slagle, strike call. Bugs on deck. Big Hoss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slagle, a walk, a base loaded walk with an RBI, and he popped out to first. 1-1 pitch. Foul back, big cut. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winner heads to Anderson County on Wednesday for the sectional championship. Losers done. Seymour losing to Anderson County. They'll go to Greenville on Wednesday. That winner will go to the state tournament. Slagle checks him. Go back to second. He's back in, standing, rolling. So our road to Murfreesboro got a hiccup today. Greenville beat us 6-0. We got to win this one to get to that sectional opportunity, then to get to the state tournament. So a couple of extra hurdles now, right? An extra hurdle for the Cyclone team for 2025. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball. Hangs up there. Left field, makes the catch. 1 away. Towering fly ball for Red. Got up underneath that one just a little too much. Left fielder hauls it in. Lanningham for out number 1. 1 on, 1 out for Bugs. Couple of strikeouts for Meadows here.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 29, Bugs Meadows.
1 on, 1 out in the 5th. We're down 2. He still represents the tying run. Jones to the belt, brings it. Bugs. Fly ball, right field, right to the right fielder. Hit it right on the numbers, right to him. He hammered it. Came in 1 step. Makes the catch, 2 down for J.D. Hooks.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 2, J.D. Hooks.
Here's J.D. Popped him up, back and out of play. Giving chase first baseman Harris back in the grandstand, first base side. Strike 1. Jones, new baseball, obviously. 0-1 pitch. Hooks, fly ball in the gap in right center field. Do they get catch up to it? And they do. They gave it a ride on that one, too, right on this side of the warning track in deep right center field and making the catch. Tanner White and the Cyclones hit it hard, hit it right at him. Inning is over for Elizabethton. We go to the 6th inning. We trail 6-4. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Regional Consolation Baseball.
We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfeld Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfeld Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need, or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. A lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfeld Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Carl Crosig's done his job as he continues to put him out with regularity. 9 in a row he's retired now. We go to the 6th inning. Unicoi County Blue Devils will send up Chavez, Bennett, the top of the order, Cutlip. 6-4, Unicoi County. 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base hits for Unicoi County. Cyclones 4 runs on 3 hits. Somebody's season hanging in the balance here. 6th inning, we're down 2. Right now it's ours. Hello to Raven Holtzclaw. Hello to Regina Shepard. Great attorney in town, folks. She gets it done for you. Looking for an attorney. Regina can, the old boy says, she can get her done. She does a great job. Krosick will go to work on Chavez, who's had a bunt single and flat out to right. Krosick's 3rd inning of work in relief of Carter Reese. He's getting it done for the sophomore left-hander. Here's Chavez. Krosick brings it. First pitch, off speed, strike call to start the inning. Krosick struck out White to end the inning. It's his only punch out of the game. He has 17 now in the season for the 10th grader. 0-1 pitch, pops him up, foul ground, rolling first base side, giving chase, and it's back and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. The sand is going to the hourglass here. 6th inning, we're down 2. 0-2 pitch upstairs and outside, 1-2. Unicoi County's offense has been up and down the lineup here today. Everybody's contributed. And it's upstairs, not by much. Count evens at 2-2. Jones in at 2 spots, 2 for 2. Barry's got a base hit as a cleanup batter. Delgado's got an RBI single, the number 5 batter. At 7, 8, and 9, he got a base hit. This one sells when Krosick got away from him. He just grins. That one looked like a mortar shot. Hit about halfway up the backstop screen. He just grinned because he clearly lost a grip on that one. Krosick gets his side from J.D. Hook, and here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging, double C Western Supply strikeout. Number 2 of the game, number 18 on the season. Here's Brooks Bennett. 10 in a row he's mowed down now. Bennett a bunt single and a ground out to 3rd. A great play by Whitehead down to 3rd in the 3rd inning. Krosick, fly ball. Left center field is a fall. It does in front of the charging Bugs Meadows. 10 in a row retired, but Bennett drops a single into left field for a 1-out base hit. Top of the order to Cutlip, who's hitless in 2 tries and a hit batsman.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 4, Caden Cutlip.
Here's Cutlip. 1 out, 1 on here in the 6th. Time is called as Cutlip will back out of the box right before Krosick kicked that left leg and got ready to deliver. Well, an exchange between Hooks and Cutlip at the plate. Stop play. They kind of talked a little jaw to each other, and Coach Gillis came down from 3rd and said, looked at Cutlip, said, cut it. Play ball. Bunt, 3rd base side. It is a fair ball. Whitehead bobbles, all hands safe. A bunt picked up by White and bobbled it halfway down the line. He was going to see if it was going to cross the chalk, and it did not. It was a perfectly laid bunt. And an error charge to Whitehead. They got him at 2nd and 1st now. Bennett at second, Cullum at first. One out here is Colby Jones, who's 2 for 3. Last at bat, he hit that shot back off the glove of Krosick at the pitcher's mound. It threw him out easily, 1-3. Fly ball. Left field, Bugs. Hangs up there. Bugs coming in about 20 steps on the move and makes the catch. 2 down. 2 away in the Unicoi County 6th inning for Reed Bogert.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 17, Reed Bogert.
Bogert, his turn to the plate here. Two on, 2 out. Unicoi County 6. We're down 2 here. Krosick brings it. And an off-speed pitch, strike call. Nice pitch, got the inside corner to the right-hand batter. Bottom of the inning will be Whitehead, Blevins, and Chambers. 6, 7, and 8 for the Cyclones in the 6th. We're down 2 here, 6-4. Krosick has done his job here so far. Cole retired 10 in a row, 1 point. 0-1 pitch, and it's outside, misses 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to the 2-out batter, Krosick. Checks him and brings it. Bad handle pop. Infield. Fair ball, playable ball. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Whitehead. Makes the catch in front of the pitcher's mound. Inning over. Unicoi County, no runs. 1 hit, 1 Cyclone error. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. We trail 6-4. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family. We want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
Hi, my name is Brian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is you can taste the different types of cheeses and the blends that they use, and everything just comes together. It's like a delicate dance. They're like perfection in every bite.
We go to the bottom of the 6th, over to Crystal Kuhn. Thank you for listening, lady. We go to the 6, 7, and 8 men in the lineup here. Whitehead, Blevins, and Chambers. So Coach Gillis came down and told his kid, I like that. Thank you. Okay, and cuddle up. Chill. Just play baseball. Which is the right thing to say. Just play the game, guys. Enjoy it. Have fun. Ain't none of this going to matter, folks, in eternity. So just have fun with it. Whitehead gets us started. See what we can do. We're down 2. Pitch, strike call. Jones has pitched very, very good in the absence and relief of Caden Cullip. Right-hander brings it. 0-1 pitch. Whitehead bounced up there 1-1. Justin a single run scored and a ground out to third. He's 1 for 2. We trail 6-4 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Run out of time here. Ground ball, second baseman to his left, fielding. Chavez got him on 2 hops. Throws the first, 1 down. Whitehead's gone. Here's Jack Blevins, an RBI single, and a fly out to the left. 1 for 2 for Blevins.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 5, Jack Blevins.
Blevins swinging a hot stick. See if we can keep it up here. We're down 2 in the 6th inning. First pitch, foul back. Sweet swing by Jack Blevins. Fouls it back into the first base grandstand, strike 1. Winner goes on, loser goes home. It's real simple. We're down 2 here in the 6th. Jones brings it. Blevins ground ball to the shortstop, fields it. Gobbles it up, throws, got him by half step, 2 down. Good hustle by Jack, made it closer than it should have been because he can get down the line. 2 down in the inning for Evan Chambers.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 19, Evan Chambers.
Pitching, taking upstairs, ball 1, Chambers. Inside and tight. Looking at the scorebook here, I don't see, no, we've not had a base hit against this kid. Jones has done it. Very effective out of the bullpen for Unicoi County. 2-0 pitch, Chambers. Fly ball, shallow center field, could be trouble. It's going to be caught on the fly by Cutlip. What a play. Cutlip ran a long way, angling towards the first base bag out of center field and makes that catch in shallow right center field to make it a 1-2-3 inning for Unicoi County. We'll go to the 7th. We're down 2. We'll go to the last inning here. We'll be right back. We're trailed by 2. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Dan's Barbecue.
We care about our product and we do it all ourselves in-house. I make all the rub, all the sauce, and the reason I got in barbecue is I'm pretty much obsessed with it. I went to college for drafting, but when the economy crashed, I got laid off and ended up opening in 2010, and I've been doing it full-time ever since.
Hours are open?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open on weekdays 11 to 8 and Friday and Saturdays till 9 p.m.
How do we find you on social media?
My Facebook page, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue. I got somebody working on a website, but it's not ready yet.
And then the phone number is?
423-542-2272, and we're in the 3rd block downtown on the left.
There you go. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Douglas Sports Show, Big Dan's Barbecue in downtown Elizabethton.
We go to the 7th inning. We're down 2 here. And the urgency is upon us. Hudson Berry, Angel Delgado, and Isaac Harris, 4, 5, and 6. Unicoi County, 7th inning here. Cole Crossing's done his job tonight. 4th inning of work and relief of Carter Reese has given up a single base hit to Brooks Bennett. That's been it. Pitch outside, ball 1. Berry a single in 3 tries today, the designated hitter. 6-4, Unicoi County, top of the 7th. Downstairs misses 2-0. So somebody's season hanging in the balance here. Right now we're down 2 in the top of the 7th. Cole Crossing brings it downstairs. Brand new sponsor, load of weight loss success in Johnson City. Medically supervised weight loss company. Been at it for over 20 years, helping people lose however much weight you want to lose. A little bit, a lot. Free consultation. Several weight loss programs to choose from. Outside, it's ball 4-on-4. Berry draws leadoff walker to 7th for the Unicoi County Blue Devils. Our 5th meeting between these two. It's the rubber match. We've won 2, they've won 2. Here's Delgado, a strikeout, a single, and a ground out. He's 1 for 3 on RBI, and Coach Corn will come out and talk about it. Again, weight loss success. We're going to meet her on Monday on the show. Marie May, she's the manager. They've been at it for over 20 years. They've helped people lose weight in 6 states. You can walk in or make an appointment at 282-9990. And medically overseen by medical doctors, a physician's assistant on staff at all times. North Johnson City, right beside Greg's Pizza and Cafe 111, right between those two. Weight loss success. Check them out on Facebook. Want to lose a little or a lot, guy or gal? Weight loss success, 282-9990. Got a, I don't know, class reunion coming up, a wedding, a cruise, a vacation, or just want to be healthier. Don't necessarily have to have a motive. They'll help you do it. Weight loss success at 282-9990. Make an appointment or walk-ins are welcome. Meeting at the Mount Over. Here's Delgado. Pinched in on the corners here. Bringing it. Bunting it. Out in front of the plate. Fielding Krosick. Slipped and fell. All hands safe. Krosick came to get it and fielded and slipped and fell on his bottom. Couldn't be helped. Infield base hit. Or bunt single. Not a thing you can do about that. He's mad at himself, but he just came off the mound of the field and he's lost his footing, fell on his hiney. Everybody's safe. It happens, folks. First two on board here in the seventh inning for Unicoi County. Here's Isaac Harris. He's going to talk to his coach down at third. Crazy, wacky world of high school baseball. We dominate them in the district tournament 3-1. Big Granger lose to Greenville 6-0. Roland had a no-hitter going into the fifth inning this afternoon. We lose 6-0. Playing Unicoi County for the fifth time, and we're down 6-4. They got the first two on board here in the seventh and nobody out. Cole Krosick brings it. Bunting it out in front of the plate, fielded by Roland. He'll go to third for the throw. Got him. Great job, Roland. Perfectly played. Roland charging for third, took the bunt on the fielder's choice and guns down the lead man down at first. Great play by Roland. Go sacrifice bunt, go 3-5. Cuts down Hudson Berry. He's gone. Delgado stays at second. Harris stays on at first. One away for Tanner White. So Chad Gillis been working small ball. The whole game has worked for him. Here's Roland right up about 20 feet away from home plate, standing again. He's going to swing away, hits a fly ball in the gap. Do they get to it? And Bugs does. Meadows makes the catch. Wheels and throws it back in. Great play by Meadows. Bugs to his left, about 20 steps. Stopped, caught it, wheeled, and got it back in. Runner could not advance. 2 down. Great play by Bugs Meadows out in left field. 2 out of the inning for Manny Chavez.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 3, Manny Chavez.
They worked on the bunt. We worked on the bunt defense. That was a great play by Roland. 2 batters back on a sac bunt to the first base side of the infield. Bryson fielded it and threw it right to the awaiting Whitehead to get the sliding runner down to third of the force play. Strike call to Chavez. Top of the seventh, we trail 6-4, 2 on, 2 out for the Blue Devils. The bottom of the seventh, it'll be Holtzclaw, Buckles, and Roland. 0-1 outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. You can cut it with a knife in here, folks. The tension's here. Tennessee trailing Vanderbilt. What's the score? 10-4 in the seventh inning in Knoxville. 0-1 pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. Volunteers got to work out some bugs before the tournament comes up later this month. They obviously not the same team. Lost a lot of guys from last year. But credit Vanderbilt. They got a good ball club. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here comes Krosick. Bad handle pop. First base side, coming hard. Holtzclaw makes the catch and foul ground. He does. What a great play by Holtzclaw. Right there at the edge of that fence here at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, and makes the catch and foul ground, and the Blue Devils are done in the inning. Unicoi County, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. They strand 2. They've left 8 on now. But more importantly, we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's do or die for the orange and black for 2025. Whew, lousy mercy. We'll be right back. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
As soon as Mr. Steve walks in, it's like a ray of sunshine has entered our restaurant.
Sure is nice to hear.
For his 100th birthday, we wanted to do it as big as possible.
That was someday, I'll tell you.
Customers came in, brought gifts and cards.
When I walked in and they all clapped, that was quite a surprise to me.
It's a really warm feeling in your heart to know that your father's got other people looking out for him.
We decided to give him free Chick-fil-A for life.
One of my main reasons I want to live forever.
I think you got it in you.
Here we go. This is it. We're down 2, bottom of the 7th. Here's Holtzclaw. First pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 1. Our season hangs in the balance here, folks. Holtzclaw, Buckles, and Rowland in the 7th. We're down 2. Holtzclaw, strike called, 1-1. He's walked and flat out to right. Had a great play into the inning and foul ground. Jones, Geisen Jones, 1-1 pitch. And it hits him on the helmet. That's a hit batsman. That's a start. Hit him so hard on top of the helmet, kind of whopper-jawed his helmet, kind of knocked him sideways, looking through the ear hole. That was a hard plunk. He'll trot to first. He's okay. And tying run to the plate in the form of Braden Buckles now.
Batting for the Cyclones, number 24, Braden Buckles.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for another home run he got last night here, and he cranked one out of here. It's high school baseball, folks. Anything's possible. Bottom of the 7th. We're down 2. Our season hangs in the balance. Here's Buckles. Woo, doggies. You can cut it with a knife. It is tense at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Throw to first. Back in diving is Marshall Holtzclaw. They're going to keep him at bay over there. They don't want him down at second in scoring position. See if Buckles can get something, take a good hike at it. Let's see. Pitching. Swing and a miss. And a pitch down inside. Strike 1 to the right-hand batter. So we got a gift. A hit batsman at first base. Off the bag is Holtzclaw. 1.5, 2 steps. Arms dangling. 0-1 pitch. Buckles bounced up there. In front of the plate. Fielding Bogert down to second. Throws. He's in with a stolen base. He bounced it up there off the chest protector of Bogert. And he, out in front of the plate, picked the ball and threw down a second head first slide for a stolen base for Marshall Holtzclaw. They're tight, too. It's not just us tight. They're tight, too. They're going to try and preserve this win. We're trying to take it from them. We're down 2. Buckles waits on it. Pitch downstairs. Good eye. 2-1. He bounced that ball up there. Bogert, to his credit, kept it in front of him with the chest protector. It ricocheted out in front of the plate. And Holtzclaw down the second head first slide. He made a play on it. It was pretty close anyway. Holtzclaw out at second. Buckles. Ground ball, third baseman. You're looking back to second. Throws across the diamond. Got him one down. Hard hit ball played nicely down at third by Unicoi County's third baseman, Angel Delgado, 1 away in the ball game. Top of the order for Rowland. Tying run to the plate. Bottom of the 7th, we're down 2 here. Jones, the righty, against Bryson Rowland, the lefty. Jones brings it. Rowland outside, strike called, caught the corner. Rowland a single, a walk, and a stolen base. He's 0 for 1 in the books tonight. Tying run to the plate. We're down 2, bottom of the 7th. Loser goes home. We trail 6-4. Time is called now as Rowland backs out of the box. Holtzclaw hit batsman, stole second. Buckles grounds out to third, and here's Rowland with Sluggle on deck. 0-1 pitch. And it's outside, down and away, and not by much. Unicoi County wanted that one for a strike call. It misses 1-1. Down and away to the left-hand batter. If he can drop it down to the right field corner, Holtzclaw can run like a scalded dog if he can get one down in that area. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rowland. Bounced up there, good eye, 2-1. So things are tightening for us, of course. We're down 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Things are tightening for them, too. Orange and black comeback, down 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Rowland. Pitching. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. He'll go to third and a rundown. He'll go to third, back to the shortstop. And while they're doing all that, they finally tag him, and down to second will go Bryson Rowland. Fielder's choice, 1 to 5 to 6 to 5, 2 out in the ball game. Here's Schlegel. Still representing tying run to the plate. Rhett's popped to first, had a deep drive to left field in the warning track, and has walked. And got credit with an RBI on that at-bat because the bases were loaded. His 15th ribby of the season. Schlegel trying to keep the game and the season going here. We're down 2, 6 to 4. He represents a tying run. Jones brings it. Schlegel downstairs, ball 1, good eye. Pitch down on the way to the right-hander. 6 to 4, Unicoi County, 2 out in the season. Bringing it. Schlegel popped him up. Out in shallow center field. Cutlip coming hard, and he will make the catch. Ball game over. Season over. Unicoi County will go on to play Anderson County in the regional. We've been eliminated. Final score, Unicoi County 6, your Cyclones 4. We'll finish 23-13, and they are out there jumping around and having a big time as they've earned it. They go to 21-14, and our season concludes losing 6 to 4 here after losing 6-0 to Greenville earlier in the day. Final score 6-4. Unicoi County moves on now to play Anderson County in the regional. And the Elizabethton Cyclones see their 2025 season come to a screeching halt here at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. We'll be back. You're listening to 8th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
From Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. So long and go Cyclones.
Our buddy Sherry Holtzclaw, the owner of the Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why trade at the Jewelers Bench?
So we've been in business for 26 years. John is the jeweler. Everything is done here. It stays here. We do not send anything out. You know, you go and buy from Zales or somewhere like that, you've got to send it off, and it's 4 weeks or whatever. But if you have any issues with your pieces, then he's here, and you can talk to him face to face. You know, we've got great employees, great customers that have become pretty much family. And we are, you know, like you had mentioned, on some of second generation of people coming in. And, you know, it just, I think it says a lot being in business in a small town for almost 26 years.
Yep. You served your mom and dad, and now the kids are grown up, and you're serving them now. Take care of their jewelry needs as well. So, I mean, they're running the full slate. Watches, rings, Pandora. Oh, gosh. What else? You got the Glock, you got the bearing watches, you got the G-Shocks. What else you got? What other watches?
So we have watches. So you said Citizens, bearing, G-Shock. That's, yeah, I've got a new, some new bearings coming in soon.
So full line of watches, full line of everything you need right here. The full-time jewelry store with the jewelry repair. The Jewelers Bench. Hours are open.
So we're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Great sponsor. Been at it a long time. We love promoting the Jewelers Bench right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
Tough day at the ballpark for the Cyclones, losing 6-0 and 6-4. Been eliminated from postseason play now. Finishing our year at 23-13 under first-year coach Mike Korn. Unicoi County improves to 21-14. We'll move on now to play Anderson County on Wednesday in the sectional with a chance to punch their ticket to Murfreesboro. The other side of the bracket will be Greenville hosting Seymour. On Wednesday night, Cyclones dug themselves a hole 6-0 in the second inning, but we rallied and put 4 on the board at the bottom of the second. Had a couple of other opportunities and just could not get over the hump, and Jones did his job pitching for Unicoi County, but Cole Kralsick, our player of the game, got it done on the mound for the Cyclones. At one point retired 10 in a row. When smoke clears, it's a Cyclone, or rather Unicoi County went over our Cyclones 6-4 the final. 5th time we played this season, and so they take the rubber match 3-2 now. Nice job at home, by the way, by Justin Crawford, calling this game balls and strikes. They did a really good job. So Unicoi County rolls on now. They'll take on, as we said, Anderson County. We'll say so long to 6 seniors: Logan Campbell, Bryson Rowland, Noah Malo, Carson Atkinson, Braden Buckles, and Bugs Meadows have played their last game in the orange and black. So I don't know if we'll have him up here. Maybe Coach will come in a few minutes. I know he's down there taking care of the obvious. Got some hurting young'uns down there. So tough way to go out, but again, Greenville gets us 6-0 in that first game. And Unicoi County in the elimination game prevails 6-4. They'll move on. Again, we are done in 2025. Becky Muncie says the loss is tough. It is. Sure is. Especially these young men down here to put it out there. Very kind, Pete. Thank you, sir. Becky says loss is tough. These Cyclones are a great group of young men on and off the field with a great season. Absolutely. We'll talk to Coach Korn. I would assume he'll come up here. He always does. He said, I'll come up every time, and he'll give credit to Chad Gillis and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. Our verse of the day, we always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. Joshua 1:9 says, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. It's our verse of the day, Joshua 1:9. We'll lose those 6 seniors, but goodness, look who's coming back next year. J.D. Hooks, Brock Shelby, Justin Whitehead, Jack Blevins, Justin Shelton, Seth Holly, Joe Gross, Rex Coball, Alistair Sumner, Donnie Horn or Haran, Marshall Holtzlaw, Red Slagle, Davian Simmerly, Jackson Buckles, Riley Greer, Ryan Green, Caleb Waters, Carter Reese, Elijah Ambrose, Evan Chambers, Nolan Loveday, Ryan Jones, Mason Baker, Cole Kralsick, Calix Daughtery, Bo Armstrong, Jackson Price, and Lennox Loveday. That's who's on the tournament roster. So a lot of talent come back off this team. But for this night and for this day, it's a tough one to swallow. The Cyclones did not want to get in this position. They first wanted to win the region by defeating Greenville in the first game. We did not, losing 6-0. Then you have to come back after Unicoi County beat Granger 8-3. So credit the Blue Devils. They go back-to-back wins when they had to do it. And so they win. They beat Granger 8-3, then came back and wins this one 6-4 to end our season here. Thank you, Pete. You're very kind, sir. Cyclones being talked to by Mike Korn, and so we'll wait for a little while. We're not going to wait long. I do want to hear his comments, but understand what he's doing now. This is a teachable moment. This is a lesson in life. You don't always win. And they may not understand what happened today, but it is what it is. And here's the kicker. You know this as grown-ups. It hurts today. The sun comes up tomorrow. The train rolls on. It's just part of life. So, but for this moment, you got 6 guys out there hurting, and the whole team's hurting. Logan Campbell, Bryson Rowland, Noah Malo, Carson Atkinson, Braden Buckles, and Bugs Meadows will put their uniform on for the last time today, or have put it on for the last time. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll continue on there after Brummett Sports. You're listening to 8th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
He's still out coaching his team down the third base line, and so I totally get this. So we're going to let him do his thing. We're going to box this thing up. We'll try and get him on the show Monday at Chick-fil-A. Unicoi County's players at home plate getting ready to get a group shot of the regional consolation team. They're going to the sectional now to take on Anderson County there on Wednesday. Seymour goes to Greenville on Wednesday. I guess we're done till we turn around and get ready for Cyclone football coming up August 22nd, which is, 7 or 8 days away, and 104 days away. That's right. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to the broadcast and being with us each and every game we've done. We started back in the fall volleyball and ran through basketball and softball and baseball and soccer, wrestling. So we're wrapping up an athletic year again for Cyclone Sports, our 7th year. Thank you for being with us. And the good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. They want us back. We'll be back again in the fall, do it all over again. Final score, 6-4, Unicoi County. For our director of schools, Richard Van Us. For our principal, Dr. John Mitten. Our athletic director, Joe Diaz. And our head coach, Mike Korn. Final score, Unicoi County eliminates the Cyclones tonight, 6-4. We'll rejoin you Monday. We'll be at 9 o'clock to tour schools at Eastside Elementary, and then we will be with you in the Tom Taylor Sports Show at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton on Monday. Final score, Unicoi County 6-4. Till we greet you again on Monday, we'll say as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. You've been listening to 8th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone